Good morning, everyone. You are live, and happy Friday to you. You're live with the One Leg Bandit, aka Johnathan Maness. Vice versa. Happy Friday. I am so excited to come to you live today. Today is not a partner talk. Today is talking about how to make money. And we've been able to do this really, really well. One of my partners, a brand new partner, just won a $160,000 federal contract this week. I'm so thankful for that and so excited. Maness Veteran Medical is doing great things, winning business, getting a lot of product in the VA. So definitely growing, and just, again, so glad to be here. So some good news. Next Friday, February 19th, is my birthday. I turned 38 years old. What I'd like to do is ask everyone that's watching this today, just take a few seconds for my birthday and go to YouTube, Johnathan Maness, and subscribe to my channel, or also follow me here on LinkedIn so I can spread this good word to everyone. I have been viewed since I've started LinkedIn Live over 29,000 times. And that's just what I tracked on YouTube. No telling about LinkedIn. I don't even have a spreadsheet or a breakdown on that yet, but I know it's a lot. So we're definitely helping people grow. And today's talk is about federal contracting. Why am I so adamant about federal contracting? It's because the set-asides and the ability for small businesses to make money and grow and just be successful, not get stuck in the mud. And if you are stuck in the mud out there and you're listening to me today or going to listen to this, I want you to share this with people, because it's a way to get out of the rut that you're in. If you're not making any money due to COVID or you're stuck, you can do this stuff from your home. So, I want you to really to learn about this stuff. Okay. So let's go from the very beginning. All right. I'm going to share my screen here today. 1 second. There we go. All right. And I'm going to share it where you can see it. So let's do it like this. Okay. All right. First thing I do every morning, and I'm going to start from the beginning because you may not know this. Okay. You go to the NACS.com. Okay. The reason why I'm taking you here to NACS.com, I know the NACS codes and all that pretty well. Okay. But say you didn't know what you were doing. I want to teach you from square one how to find opportunities for your success. Okay. So what you do is go to NACS.com. You go to NACS code search. And if you're looking for something like I do, you type in medical. Okay. Medical. And you click next search. Okay. And then over here, all the predominant medical NACS codes will pop up. Okay. So the primary NACS code for me is 423450. You go to copy. Okay. And then you'll hop right over to beta.sam.gov. You paste this in there, click search, and it will pop up the opportunities that you're looking for. And I always go to date modified. That way you always know that you're looking at the most relevant stuff. Okay. So they're looking for hepatitis globulin, ECAT stuff, hospital supply division, Philadelphia, just tons of different things come out every single day that you need to check for. Now it's been a little bit slower due to COVID and a lot of stuff. A lot of people just focusing on gloves and things that matter. But I want you to learn how to do these searches. It's very important. Come back over here to NACS code with me. Say you are in construction, in which construction is very big right now. A lot of the budget is set aside for construction and green work. So, and when I say green, I mean like green energy and things of that matter. So, there's tons of NACS codes here for construction. You can do industrial building, heavy civil engineering construction, just so much and so many different things to look for here. Okay. But let's look for site preparation contractors. Okay. So you're going to get a site ready. 238910. Let's see what's going on out in the world for that. All right. And then we click date signed again to make sure we get the most updated. And here's a demolition contract right here. So demolition pop right up. I mean, it never fails. Any contracting type of work that you're trying to do, you utilize these sites and you can find the opportunities. Now, when you're utilizing these sites, say you find an opportunity, but you're not yet registered. That's what you need to do. You need to reach back out to me and let me help you make sure you're on the right path for success. Okay. This is the best time to grow right now. All right. Everybody's been stuck in the house with COVID, stuck and you can't hardly go to the office. what you've got to do is you got to put a plan together. The plan for success right now for all my small businesses, I'm up to 57 different small businesses I'm helping already, starting from December the 23rd when I first got LinkedIn. And I've already won them one federal contract in that short amount of time, $160,000. And these are with my new people, okay? I'm talking about people that, luckily this company was already registered, so they're a little bit ahead of some other folks. But basically, what you're going to do is you're going to find you some opportunities, then you're going to come back to me, and you're going to let me show you the pathway to get on success, okay? You've got to get registered. You might have to do your LLC to get set up as a business. You got to get registered. Either you can do that on your own, or you call me and I'll get you with a proper company to help you do it right. Once you're registered, then you got to get your Dun & Bradstreet. Then you get registered with beta.sam.gov. Get all that done. And then you get your CAGE code. Once you have a CAGE code, that stands for Commercial and Government Entity Code. Once you have your CAGE code, you are a federal contractor. You're then eligible to go after these contracts. But there's other things that you need to know that people don't know, like insurances and the proper way to do stuff. And that's what I'm able to do. I'm able to help cut through all the red tape and get you from A to Z much, much quicker. Okay. And you can see when you look at Maness Veteran Medical, there's a reason why I have so many partners out there. Is because I've put in the hard work. I've won over $1 billion for my clients in the last 12 years. That's a B with a B, $1 billion. I'm going on $2 billion, and we're growing very, very fast. But what I want to do is I want to help a bunch of other small businesses like myself grow. The reason why, let's talk about this. Why am I so adamant about helping other small businesses grow? This is the reason. If I don't get you as a small business to jump on and start doing your part and winning these federal contracts, what they're eventually going to do is take it all away and just give it all to federal, all to the big boys. Okay, let the big boys decide on who gets to play the game, and that is not cool. Okay, that's not cool to me. If you're a small business and there's a set aside out there, I want you to go and get it. I want you to earn that money. That way we can stay in the network. We can stay viable, because if not enough small businesses are going after things, again, they will give it to the big businesses. They tried this before and then let it, what's called a trickle down effect. Guess what happens? Nothing will ever trickle down to a service disabled, veteran owned, to a minority owned, to a woman owned. Nothing will ever trickle down unless you know somebody into the big company, or maybe you were an employee that they hired and told you to go out and start your own business where you can get some of these set asides, so we do not want to go backwards where it's called trickle down. We don't want to trickle down. We want to go ahead and grab what's in front of us. Let me tell you right now, the budget is set for this year. It's a huge budget. There's tons of federal contracts out every single day. If you use the NACS.com, use beta.sam.gov, you will find opportunities. And if you reach out to me, I will put you on them and get you on the right track. I make money when my clients are successful. I don't have to worry about things. Okay. I know things are going to go good. I know my knowledge is going to get people going, and I'm happy with that. I'm not worried at all about that. So when it comes to money and everything, it works out. If you do the right thing every day, you never have to worry about your job or your pay. That is words from my mentor and just one of the greatest people that I know. And I'm just letting you know out there that if you listen to my words and you share this video, that we're going to be able to grow this small business network through the roof, and people are going to be able to make money and be successful. So that is definitely where I'm at right now. I got people on the chat right now. I work with Dr. Richard Farmer. If you look on the chat, let me pull something up real quick. Hold on 1 second. I'll show you. Sorry for the dead air, but I have this right here and I want to share it with you. So Dr. Richard Farmer and myself, we took these things to the DOD, okay? You may not even know what this is. This is a wireless ultrasound. Most of the time, if you go get an ultrasound, you have to be hooked up to a big machine, lots of power. This thing has so much power built in. It's Wi-Fi capable, all right? We can use this for COVID to get a good, clear image to find out whether you have COVID or not. You can utilize this handheld wireless ultrasound. This is the linear version, 300L Sonon. This thing is outstanding. We've been up to Fort Detrick. We're trying to get it with the DOD. VAs have access to this already. Anybody interested? This is just some cool things that we work with every single day. Dr. Richard Farmer, AIM Medical, okay? AIM Medical Technologies. He's the CEO there. the Sonon. All right, this is our primary focus. But the reason why people partner with me for these cutting edge technologies is because I am doing the work to get. I fight every day for products just like this to get you in front of the DoD and the VA so we can be successful. And we've been very successful with this. Okay, we have a linear version and a curved or convex version. So here they are right here. And I'm just letting you know these things are outstanding, amazing pieces of technology that we have in your hand. You take this, you utilize, you can do the ultrasound on a tablet. All right. So you're doing this ultrasound, you see it live on a tablet. You want to talk about changing the world. And another thing that we're doing, we have these things set up so the medics in the field can see it directly in their lenses through their helmets. Okay. I mean, not only am I saving a lot of people's lives with all the wound care type stuff that we're doing, but it's cutting edge technology like this. Like when I got smashed and lost my leg, if say you're in the field, or say you get blowed up in the field, okay, a mine hits you or something like that. If the medic has some technology like this that he can see through his helmet to get to a vein, to do a vein block, or to do something, it can save your legs and save your limbs. So I'm just letting you know that one person like myself, the One Leg Bandit, can change the world if you believe in a mission and you create the proper type of partnerships to, focus on what you're doing. How much for each type of the wireless probe? Omar, you just email me at the One Leg Bandit and I will send you a quote. I'm gonna put it right here in the chat. Just hit me up at that email and I will send you a quote directly for the probes. We're doing very well. We sell them together in we can sell them separate or together. I like to do them together. That way you have all the technology in one spot. We put them in a nice Pelican case. So, I mean, we put them in the back of tanks, Humvees, or, it just keeps them safe that way. That's how we do them. So you just send me an email and I'll send you a quote for those. But I didn't want to get off on that, but I just want to let everyone know that, if you look in the chat, I am helping so many people and I'm going to complete my mission. I don't start something to quit. Like it's February, we're 2 months in, we got 57 people underneath us. Now, some people I've just helped with some basic information, but other people I'm digging deeper into, and I have a whole network behind me. I'm talking millions of dollars of people behind me that will help you grow. Now, you might get to a point where you need bid writing. You might get to a point where you need people to do different types of registrations. I have a whole people that I work with for that. All I'm telling you is I have the answer for everything to make sure that you're successful. Do not sit by anymore and let this year get into March and April and not get set up for the end of year spending quarter, because we don't know how many more spending quarters we're going to have. This budget's set. We don't know what the next budget might be sent. I know that 8 years ago, they spent half the budget on solar panels and only 2 or 3 people got the business. I mean, so you never really know what's going to happen. But I know that the last 4 years has been pretty good. I know that the next 2 years are going to be pretty good. And that's all we can focus on. We don't worry about, I'm not worried about politics. I'm not worried about what people think. All I'm worried about is helping small businesses become successful. And if you care about your business, I promise you it's worth it for you to email me or to pick up your phone and call me, because I've been able to help so many people. I can say without a doubt that if you call me, you will want to do something with me. I mean, you will want me to help you grow, give you some knowledge, because nobody has this knowledge that I have. They don't. I fought for 2 years to get LinkedIn Live so I can share this knowledge with folks. And I've already proven it in the last 45 days. One client from just being registered won their first contract by partnering and talking to me and let me teach them the right way and helping them do the contract. It's $165,000, not a lot of money, but they made good profit. It helps them to instead of subbing and making like 4%, they made 12 to 16% or something like that. It just changes their business, because now they have more of their own money that they can invest in their own people and doing the exact same thing. Instead of sharing it with people who really don't care about their business, they're able to win their own contract. And that's what I'm trying to tell you today. So it's Friday. It's going to be a wonderful day today. And we're going to do nothing but grow together. Okay. I mean, that's what it's all about. And if you don't take a leap of faith, if you don't believe in yourself, you're never going to be able to reach the goals that you're trying to reach. So let's get back to this again for people that might not have checked this out. So let's go over here I'm going to share the screen again. Boom, share the screen. All right, let's go to the next codes. All right, let's just do something random, okay? Let's check dental. Let's see if for all my dentists out there, see what's going on with dental. All right, so dental laboratories, okay? There's a bunch of dentists in the world, okay? Let's see what's going on out here. 339116. Let's see if there's any opportunities. Control V and search. And let's see what's out there. Date modified. Today, prosthetic dental removal lab, okay? So dental lab prosthetics. So lots of dentures going in the mouths for the VA. So if you do dental, or here's a dental lab service, February the 3rd, 2021. If you're a dentist and you're not winning federal contracts, pick up the phone and call me, okay? Call the One Leg Bandit right now. Share this with whoever's listening. Get this word out. People are missing these opportunities. They're going to big businesses, and you know, we're missing out. We have to join together as a small business network. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So let's see here. All right. So dental, we already know there. All right. Let's go to something crazy like wigs. Let's see if it's the federal government's buying wigs. Hair pieces. Okay. 339999. Copy. All right. Let's see what's up with this. Does the VA or does the federal contract, is there any federal contract for wigs? Let's see here. There's a lot of crazy stuff here, but I don't see wigs. Let's check this out. Date modified. Limb peoples, okay. Chemical, lever, nope, nothing there. All right, let's try it this way since it's so specific. Wigs. Here we go. Just like I thought. And roots, wigs, and more, okay? Wigs. Wigs. Why is there wig contracts out there? So many of them. A lot of women, a lot of men are going through some sort of chemotherapy, losing their hair. There's lots of federal contracts out there for wigs. So, I mean, what I'm trying to get to the point, if you're listening to me right now, the point I'm trying to make is so much money to be made out there for all the craziest stuff you could ever imagine. I've won one woman $400,000 to do pressure washing for 5 years for a company, for one building. For one building, it's a big building. Don't let me put the job down. It is a full-time job, okay? But they're doing pressure washing. It changed her life. For, you know, she rents the equipment. She didn't have to spend a bunch of money up front. She's renting the equipment. She got the contract and she's set. She's got some money now in her pocket. She's able to grow her business. She took this one contract and now she has 14 employees. And I think she has 10 employees right now due to COVID, but just being specific there. But I mean, just it's amazing to watch the growth of these folks. And it's because I cared enough to teach these folks how to do it. And no, a lot of people, once they learn stuff, they don't want to teach people, but that's not the way I feel. I feel that the more of us, the more that it's going to be sustainable. If we let this stuff go, I'm telling you, they're going to take it away. They're going to take away small businesses. Why? They don't want to deal with us. They don't want to deal with Maness Veteran Medical's little small medical company ass out here trying to play in the big guys field. You know these companies, the bigger companies, we're talking billions of dollars. Okay, they could either buy me up or smash me out just like that. Let's be completely real. I'm honest in where I'm standing. I know I'm an SDVOSB. I'm doing very, very well, but I'm still a small fry in the big pond. Okay, there's lots of big fish out there that could swallow me up whole. But it's also a very cool place to be in, knowing that I worked hard for everything that I have and nobody can take it away from me. That's the cool thing. Like, nobody can take away my success and my knowledge. And if I create more of me, then we're going to be a complete network and a bunch of voices that have to be heard. So, we've got to stick together on this. If you know anybody that's even thinking about getting into to business or doing state contracts or federal contracts, send them my name, send them my email, theonelegbandit@ManessVeteranMedical.com. Let me get them on the right track and tell them the no BS way of how to do this, because a lot of people out there will BS you, and a lot of people act like they know what's going on. They absolutely do not know what's going on. It takes time. It took me, to be completely honest, it probably took a year to a year and a half to learn the lingo of federal contracting and how to talk to people that are involved in federal contracting. And, a lot of people don't even know that, they don't even know that there's a whole nother language out there. There's a whole nother, it's a dictionary in a way of different codes. And like, for example, NAICS code, North American Industry Classification System, to learn what this stuff means. SAM, System for Award Management, different things is a whole different language out there. And you just got to know what you're doing, and you can't fake it. Some people act like they know, but they don't know. So what I want you to do is spread the word for Johnathan Maness, because I do have your best interest at heart. You can look in the chat here and see all the people that, stand by me and know that I do the right thing every day. And that's what means the most to me. That's why I have the partners that I have, and why my partners stand beside me. They know that every day I'm getting up and I'm putting on my leg. Funny, the one leg bandit, you gotta make yourself laugh a little bit, but then putting on your leg and you're grinding forward, okay? And I will not be defeated. When I put my mind to something, success is the only way that it goes. I'm going to succeed, or if I do not succeed, I am learning all this information to make sure that I succeed the next time. I know it sounds cliche. I know you hear the rah-rahs of the world saying that, but I'm telling you, it takes that drive. And just another thing that you need to know, when you start a small business, you don't have to do it full time, but when you are doing it, you got to be passionate about it. You've got to love it. You've got to make sure that you care, because nobody cares about your small business but yourself. All right. Everybody else is a competitor out there. And, a lot of people have called me before and not wanting me to share their information. For example, I have some people down in Florida that we was helping this extermination company. Okay. They were making millions of dollars a year, the only extermination company in the block. Okay. I told 2 or 3 other people how to make money, because one person shouldn't make all that money. There's set asides there for women owned, veteran owned, minority owned. I was telling other businesses how to do it and how much opportunity was in that area. The one guy got extremely upset at me for telling that knowledge, but you can't think of it like that. You have to, I think he deep down inside knows that, success for everyone is better for everyone in general. He had already won enough in contract. He had 20 some trucks in 2 years. Okay. So, he had already won enough. He was fine. And other people got in the ball game, and it is what it is. It's just, I know how to look for different opportunities and find different niches for people. So if you ever are out there and just kind of lost and don't really know what you're doing, reach out to me. Okay. Now, some other things I want to talk about for Maness Veteran Medical. All right. We're doing the Calmoceptine trial right now. If you are a VA facility, any medical facility at all that wants to try Calmoceptine, I have a 18-wheeler truckload full of it for samples. Okay. We've invested heavily to ensure that samples are going out. Everybody has never tried Calmoceptine. If you're a DOD member, anybody in the military that wants to try it, reach out and I will send it to you so you can try this amazing product, Calmoceptine. We're definitely trying that, doing samples on that. And we have a lot of VAs that has interest. We're getting our sample requests. We're going to send those out next week. I just showed you the wireless probes for ultrasound. I have so much wound care stuff going on. It's just absolutely mind-boggling. Please check out ManessVeteranMedical.com for all the wound care things that we have going on. I am a firm believer in wound care because having one leg, you get little sores, and one little bitty problem can turn into something really, really bad, really, really fast. I learned that at a young age. Most people don't know that until you get older or start having skin breaking down issues. And, it's been a true blessing having Maness Veteran Medical to learn about these issues that people are dealing with. That way I can help find the right type of products that are out there and the right partners to help alleviate pain, to get people off of drugs, to just have a better solution. That's what I want. I want a better solution for our veterans. So in your mission statement, when you start a business, make sure that your mission is about close to your heart, is what you believe in. Maness Veteran Medical. The reason why I started Maness Veteran Medical is because I was at the VA, and this was about 7 or 8 years ago, and there was garbage products everywhere. The cheapest stuff that they could possibly find. You can see they were just cutting corners, and there was so much money out there for the VA at the time, and it's only gotten better. But you know, I knew that I could change that. I knew Johnathan Maness, I can go in, create partnerships, and bring higher quality products to our veterans and help our veterans. And that's what I've been able to do, and that's been my passion and what I believed in. You as your small business, no matter what your passion is, Mr. Torres out in California, he does spraying. All he does, is spraying and farming, ag stuff. I can help him. I can help anybody that has, I've already showed you all the way from wigs, any of the craziest stuff ever. The contract that was won by one of our partners this week that I keep talking about was for food, okay, just for food. But they have a specialized type of food, but still, it was for food. I mean, little things that you don't think about are definitely, the government is buying it, okay? And it may not be today, but it'll be, it'll be a week down the road. It'll be a month. And you want to make sure that your company is set up and ready for success when these opportunities pop up. You cannot let them pass you by anymore. I've already done the stimulus check challenge. I've told you, spend that $600, spend this $2,000, start your own business. It will pay off 1,000,000 times over if you do that. Another thing that you can think about is, if you don't feel like you want to play in the federal field, there's state contracts out there for smaller businesses that might want to try some state contracts. I can help you with that. They're aggravating. I don't like doing state contracts. A lot of times they're just too complicated. I mean, I can do it, no problem. What I'm saying is just some things are so complicated, they just become aggravating. And sometimes state contracts are that way. And they're that way for a reason. If you want state contracts, in a lot of ways, Phil, if you go through the hoopla to do all the state contract, you deserve to be there. And it's the same way, like when you're trying to do a GSA schedule. There's a reason why they don't get the GSA schedules out, in a week or two. It's because you got to do the process, a 6-month, year-long grind of financials and all your product information and your company information. You got to be vetted, and you got to have some sales. The reason why is they don't want everybody on the GSA schedule. They want the right people on the GSA schedule. And I want to help all of my small businesses become the right people, the next generation of right people, because what's happening here, due to this lack of business with COVID, small businesses are shutting because people cannot come to their business, okay? That's one thing. But another thing, the education of how to run a small business is going down. So we're all going to become reliant, and we don't need to become reliant. We need to work. We need to grow things. We need to create things. We need to make things in America. We need to make things in America cheaper, okay? I know we can't drop our prices way too low. I know our quality is, we have a very high standard here, but we need to continue to make things here in America and grow. All right. So anybody that wants to talk to me or have any questions about any products, email me at the One Leg Bandit at manessveteranmedical.com. Call me at 727-452-5452. Or please join and check out my LinkedIn Live series on YouTube. If this is the first time you're watching this or you're sharing this with someone, just say, go to Johnathan Maness at YouTube, subscribe, and watch the LinkedIn Live series. There's so much information in there that will get you motivated, get you on the right track to start a business. Once you get digging into it, you pick up the phone and you call me, and I'm going to get you on the right track. You'll either come underneath me or we'll work together. However, we got to do it to make sure that you are growing. But we've got to build this network up. We all got to believe in each other and take care of one another. That is what's important to me. So this week's going to be an exciting week. I'm going to stay motivated this week. I'm going to do a couple more lives this week with some partners. But going into next weekend, my birthday weekend, I love my birthday. I'm excited. Whenever you have a birthday on the weekend, which is once every 6 or 7 years, you get excited. So I got a Friday night birthday coming up. I'm very excited, and I just want to take all this excitement and and give it out and share it with as many people as I can. So my 30-minute time limit is up here. I like to keep it at 30 minutes so people can watch and enjoy and share as much as possible. You get too lengthy and nobody's going to pay attention to you anyway. But I definitely promise you this. I am someone that is definitely worth your time and worth listening to. And if you're trying to grow, I am the man that can help you. But everybody, hope you have a wonderful Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care of yourselves and call me. And I hope y'all have a good night. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.